Hey everyone, Copper here, and after failing at clicking start narration recording the narration for this video, I went on a tangent for madness and then I just lost every single bit of it. I'm serious. As I was saying before, capture the flag, Jaice's server. He calls it random crap sometimes. Just disregard it. He normally hosts at 25 people, sometimes plays some cheat faggotry. Ugh, respawn out in town 1. Why, people? 15? Maybe. 1? What? Ugh. Serious. This video does not contain AIDS. This video contains Pound and Win. This video also contains scrubs. And not of the doctory variety, of the original variety that existed before the doctory variety. I'll throw up a TV tropes link when applicable, with the power of psychic annotations. My mind powers, as Nintendo would say it right there. Oh, don't give me a crap about Steve, and I'm not gonna like F12 you, Protoss. I'm busy winning, capturing flags, generally being a pretty cool guy who isn't afraid of anything, except spam and lag. Speaking of lag, I had to get a bit of frame rate lag recording this. I need to try and optimize my recordings, so it might hurt you guys a little bit when you watch my videos, but I'd rather be able to play perfectly well. Note to self, increasing the priority of Cam Studio kills your game performance. Increasing the game's priority doesn't, even though they use different processors. SRB2 uses my second dual core, and recorder uses the first. Probably a RAM issue, but I wouldn't know. But hard to pay what you're doing, Jaice. Oh, and on this server, I actually did start using Knuckles and Icicle Falls for a bit. Then it went down because it's like adding a retarded word and it didn't get added or something. I don't fucking know, alright? I don't know. Oh, what the hell is with that? Like, stop. That is more annoying than the people who shout lag when it lags, and you're not hosting a dedicated server without, or if you are, you've joined your server, so you know it's lagging. It's one of those annoying things. Oh my god. College and outstanding work. How'd you like my save skills, man? Is that Latin? Good thing he was invincible. Friendly fire's on. I would have fucked his shit up completely by accident. Otherwise, did that on Nimbus Ruins. Like, I had like a bunch of emeralds. It was on my team. He followed me, and I threw a nade ring down there, and he was all like, "News." Right, yeah, just to give a guy or girl an airlift. If I were a boy, I don't know. If you were a boy, you wouldn't give a fuck. If I were a girl, I wouldn't give a fuck. Life's about not giving fucks, and about giving fucks. I don't know. Gotta choose your subjects. Like the evils of misandry. Misandry. I hate it. Misandry are many strands of modern feminism and a couple strands of old-fashioned feminism. As these things, but that's another time. That's another issue for another time. This is SRB2. Commander Hypersonic can get his definitions of players completely wrong. Player goes after the emeralds to win. Do you really think people like that succeed? Nah, they don't. If you're going after the emeralds exclusively to win, you're gonna get shot. I mean, going after the emeralds itself isn't a bad thing, but it takes skill to be able to hold them without dying or getting shot or having crap happen to you. Monohop. And you've got the guy who's a lone wolf and a player who plays for fun. You're forgetting about the other 9,000 definitions. I was gonna say it. Oh, I remember now. This is where they're seeking to get another scrub talk. player who plays for fun. Yeah, playing for fun is like, people define playing for fun on their own terms. And it's like, if you like to win, you're not playing for fun. That's retarded. I do both. I play to win and I play for fun. If I lose, GG. If I win, GG. If I rage, I keep it to myself. But I'm getting better at that. Slowly. You need to not rage, because you get frustrated and you suck more at the game, at life, at everything. And cheap tricks. AKA, anything you cannot counter, you define as cheap. That is a scrub tactic. And I was talking about scrubs before when I came in. Ow! So I'll just hit up an annotation at that point, back there. Or wherever I feel like it. You're not the boss of me, son. And it's like, flame spam, spam, spam. And I'm like, yeah, if you don't like people who use explosion rings or flame trails, don't play as Sonic. They're ground hazards. Sonic is particularly susceptible to ground hazards. Knuckles is also quite susceptible to them, but yeah, not so much. He can get up high, he can glide, and generally make your life hell. Especially if he turns around really fast, because he does. Oh wait, is that a cut in the video? Is that a cut in the video? Seriously? I don't know what the hell goes on right there. If that's a cut in the video, I think it is. Just excuse me. Good player has honor. Bruh. The problem with honor, such concepts, you define it by your own standards. You shouldn't define such things by your own standards, but then you wouldn't have any standards to define them by. So you should just suck it up, play the game for fun like you claim to do. And if you happen to get the crap kicked out of you by some guy who uses a strategy that you suck at countering, that's your prerogative. And the thing is, you put me in a match and it's like, you get this Sonic player who happens to be whining and whining and bitching and moaning over this other guy who's using explosion rings. I go up, fly around, shoot him. Or her. Yeah? It's relative. Because there are 3 characters in the game and they're balanced. But they're kind of StarCraft balanced. Like, give or take certain advantages with certain maps. Oh, StarCraft 1 balance. It's separate but equal, you know? Regardless of what anyone else might say, they are separate but equal, and any like affinity with a certain character, Sonic, Tails or Knuckles, depends on both your personal player style and how much practice you've had with that particular character. Yeah, a combination. I've been using Tails since the beginning, since I first joined the game, and recently I started to use Knuckles just a little bit, because he's awesome as well. Sonic though? No. I'm not going to use Sonic ever. Except maybe in race. And even then I'll use Tails whenever I can get away with it. AKA those levels where straight flight does not suck. Alright then. So Fist kind of admits that he's a rage guy. He's like, yeah. People like him try to say they're really good at the game, and then hate on you for using a strategy that beats them. I don't. I like Shadow, I mentioned previously, on one of my bot videos. He has a good head on his shoulders, he's a strategizer, and he's more accurate than I am. Both those things put together make him win. The fact that he's using Sonic doesn't bog him down, because, as I said, the characters are equal. So it's like, he prefers Sonic, it's his playstyle. Run around fast, shoot the shit out of people, predict their strategies. It's like, I prefer to use Tails, and occasionally, though not often, Knuckles. Well, really, Knuckles is more of a brute force thing, so it's a complete strategy switch. But I generally prefer to use Tails, because I'm about outflanking and out-maneuvering my opponents. Which isn't something Sonic does. Sonic just outspeeds them. It's everyone's like... Speaking of rail rings, Knuckles, I'd say, is the least vulnerable to them, due to his ability to turn in midair while gliding really quickly. Whereas Tails can only move fast while flying under certain circumstances. And Sonic can't really turn after he's done a thok. Although if he's staying close to the ground, you can do all sorts of athletic maneuvers involving your speed. But if you're anywhere near the air, you're a sitting duck. a sitting duck moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour, but still a sitting duck. Excuse me. It's like everyone ranting, raving, and ranting about tactics they think are overpowered, but aren't. Like, wow. I mean, yeah, there might be some things that are overpowered, but honestly, our community for this game, too small to determine it. We've got lots of games, communities like Smogon for Pokemon, big enough to determine what Pokemon are genuinely overpowered, and therefore shouldn't be used in non-Uber tier play. Some people find it controversial. These people are idiots. But in this game, everyone has their own idea on what's overpowered, and it basically boils down to anything that they can't counter. That is understandable to a certain degree of maturity, in which case nobody cares. You don't care, will you? If you get the croaky W, it's just what happens. I don't win all the time. Contrary to what this video says, I won this round, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, I don't win all the time, do I? I lose some, I win some. The thing that stands me out from the others, I try not to rage over victory conditions. I mean, yeah, if I get auto-balanced repeatedly around on a place, or somebody pauses it to try and figure out where I am, that sort of thing, that's metagaming, in a way. You're kind of like, I don't know, not doing something, yeah, I won. Not doing stuff that other people could do. But, yeah, like hosting. You know? I'm signing off now, but if you want to talk to me about shit, ask, comment.